Here's a question. Have you got any idea what you're going to be hacking?
I don't know. Actually, this will be my 80-something hackathon in the last 4 years. So, um,
Oh, you are a veteran. I just talked to a virgin over there. There's your virgin right there behind you. But you are a seasoned veteran.
yeah, no, I do quite a bit of these. I was actually just in Wired magazine. So the story was actually about failing at these hackathons,
So
and
have you failed all 80 or have you won a few?
oh no, yeah, I've quite a bit of them I've won.
In the 80 hackathons you've competed in, how many, I guess, have you placed in?
Well over half. So quite a bit. I've won at least some kind of prize, and a good quarter of them I won like first place.
So if someone's smart, they're going to team up with you if you're willing to let them in.
It really depends. It depends on like I have a specific skill set. So
And that is?
I well for hackathons I usually tend to do either real time mobile or real time web because if anything is kind of like if I can throw it together with Heroku or put something up on an iOS app that looks flashy, because that's the other thing that will get you to win is a cool demo and a good presentation. Because when we go all up and we demo, um, they look for show. It's having a good kind of deck and showing it off will get you to win.
Give me the secrets. What does it take to win a hackathon?
Well, it depends on what kind of hackathon, because there's a few different kinds. This kind is more of a bar camp style, so it's sponsor driven. They do better if we do better, if we create an app or a hack that could potentially be viable as a product. And they want to go out and make sure that we do better and get that out there on the App Store or turn it into a company possibly. I've seen a lot of hackathons win where you get someone who really good on product or maybe UI design and then get a good guy on tech side. That's a very good, strong combo that I see at a lot of hackathons. So I go to hackathons because I like meeting other engineers and working with other people. But there's a lot of people that will build something that's viable and then turn around and go build something out of it. So you don't see them come back because they're out there turning into it. GroupMe is a really good example. It started out as Grouply. It started in a hackathon, at TechCrunch's hackathon. And they didn't get any traction from any of the sponsors. No one thought that they would be a good viable product except Twilio, these guys. Um, and they turned it into GroupMe. And I think it was 9 months later they got bought by Skype for millions of dollars. It came out of a hackathon. They didn't go to multiple hackathons. They went to a few, built the product there, and then ran off and did something. Now my motives are different. I go to win because it's like my sport in a way. But for a lot of people, it's more about building something cool, and then they usually run off and actually do something with it.
How do you physically prepare? Because you're going to be up for at least 11, 12 hours. How do you do it?
This one's actually kind of short. So I'm used to more 48-hour, 72-hour hackathons. So um,
How do you prepare for those? I mean, do you stay up straight or you get some sleep in those?
it depends on the competition. So one of the things I'll start doing is I'll start going and looking at what everybody else has. If I think I'm ahead, I'll go get sleep. If I think I'm behind, I'm staying up. And combination of caffeine and cat naps, and usually tag teaming with the other engineers. Because sometimes too many people in the code at the same time could be a bad thing. So we'll tag team.
I'm going to follow up with you tomorrow morning, see how you did, and we'll see if you got a music game or you poured it over your other app or whether you got a designer.
I might pivot.
It is 6:30 a.m. How'd you do?
Did okay. I ended up building a game. Here's how it works. You click. There's only one button. And the goal is to avoid the donkey. I went back through and I actually found the original source code to the basic app in this case, and re-implemented it all in JavaScript so it's identical in every way to the original speed, everything else except for I don't know the clock rate of these original machines. I have no idea. It was an IBM personal computer in 1981. So I think I got the speed down, but relatively speaking, it should be identical.
Well, that game's obviously going to take off. I mean, it's going to be a huge hit. All right, Zach, you unfortunately did not win. How does it feel?
It's not the only one that I've lost.